humans, it's just Martine, and today I'm here to walk you through all the readathons happening in the month of June. Usually this video is made every month by Paige over at Pages with Paige, and she did indeed do all the background work for this video, but Paige is sick right now, so I'm filming it for her. This is what you get. So everybody should leave a comment down below telling Paige to get better soon. A couple of things to go over before we jump into all of the readathons. One, if you are hosting a readathon that is coming up in the upcoming months, make sure you use the Google form down below to submit all the information so that it can be featured in one of Paige's videos like this in the future. I'll also link the playlist of all the videos with these announcements, as well as the spreadsheet with all of the information and all of the hosts and stuff. It's all in the description box, so just go there. And the last piece of business is that these are the readathons that have been announced prior to the end of the day on May 27th. So if there are ones added after, they'll be in the playlist, but they won't be in this video. Per usual, we'll go from the 24-hour readathons up through the month-longs, so let's jump straight into it. There is one 24-hour readathon happening in the month of June, and it's happening on June 8th, and that is the Relax and Readathon, hosted by Reading Nymph. The purpose of the readathon is to take a day to rest and possibly read, but it's so chill that you can just do it however you like. There are 4 reading prompts, and there have been some lifestyle prompts incorporated as well since revamping Tackle Your TBR to this new bi-monthly readathon, so check it out. Next up, we have the weekend readathons, and there is only one listed here. It's happening from the 21st to the 23rd, and that is the Storyteller's Hearth Weekend Relay, hosted by the Hext Library. People who write, tell, or read stories are joining together and supporting each other through creative endeavors and or lifestyle. All progress is progress. Streams will run for 3 hours and overnight breaks, so there's plenty of opportunity for body doubling and accountability, or just vibing with others. Next, we have one week-long readathon, and that is Summerween Spooky Summer Nights, hosted by Gabby Reads, and that's taking place from the 5th to the 11th of June. The goal of this readathon is to bring some spooky spirit to the summer. Reading a spooky book in this week counts, but there are technically 5 prompts if you wish to guide your reading, and adorable merch has been created. Moving on to the 2-week-long readathons, we have the Renaissance Wonders Readathon, hosted by Lizzie over at Lizzie's Literary Life, and this is running from June 15th through the 30th. Wonderathon is a team-based strategy readathon where each team represents a prominent city in the Italian Renaissance, and you're working to develop your city's culture by reading books that fit prompts in 4 categories: art, civics, economics, and science. It's a complicated readathon with lots of rules, but strategizing with your team is what makes it fun, and the sign-up cutoff date is June 16th. And if you're looking for a team to join, maybe check it out, but one of the team captains, I don't know, there's something about one of the team captains. And now we're moving on to all the month-long readathons. I'm counting 14 here. The first one is the Queer Lit Readathon, round 13, hosted by Kathy Trithard. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna say these things wrong. They have 2 rounds a year where they ask folks to read Queer Lit. It comes with a bingo board, but you should feel free to use the board however you want or not at all, and doubling or tripling up is encouraged. The main focus is on celebrating all the queer literature that is out there. Next up, we have Camp Nightmare at Lake Thrills and Chills. This is a summer camp thriller-based bingo board readathon hosted by the Thrills and Chills Book Club. You can stretch the prompts to other genres and double or triple up, and each bingo gives you a giveaway entry. Next up, we have the Amazing Readathon by 4 Paws and a Book. It's a competitive readathon where 5 teams are traveling around the world, gaining points. Prompts drop randomly every 3-ish days, as well as optional sightseeing prompts, and the Discord is compulsory to get the prompt drops, so that will be linked down below as well. Next up, we're going to show how much I don't know about culture, because we have Breath of the Wildathon Va Mado Quest. This is brought to you by Little Book Owl, and it's a team-based readathon inspired by the Legend of Zelda game, which I've never played. Each team has their own perk and path to follow in order, and doubling up is not allowed. Reads need to be completed within the month, and there are also Blood Moon prompts, which randomize a prompt. So, lots happening. Next up, we have the Historical Fiction Readathon by Shelley Swearingen. Again, I'm so sorry about pronunciation. The goal is to read historical fiction, so if you read 1 historical fiction throughout the month, you've technically completed the readathon, but there are 8 additional challenges. Historical fiction and the period this encompasses can be up to your discretion before your lifetime, 60 years past from present day, etc. Basically, however you decide historical It's up to you. Next up, we have the 14th round of the Golden Girls Readathon by Rachel Fryman. This is yet another team-based readathon. Each Golden Girl has an assigned genre. You read your chosen girl's genre to add points to your team, but if you read another girl's genre, that takes away points from their team. And there are no prompts this time, just genres. LGBT plus rep will earn an extra 50 points for Pride Month. Next up, we have Camp Seasonathon by Completely Melanie. And this year, the goal is to beat last year. There are still 3 teams that have 5 specific cabin prompts, but there are also 15 general prompts to complete. There's no double or tripling up due to the page count to beat last year, and each cabin has a group book, and the book chat will be of all 3. There's no author chat this round, but still an after-hours live show. Next up, we have The Library of Dragons Readathon Chapter 2 by Books to Ashes. This is a D&D inspired readathon. Chapter 1 will need to be completed prior to this round, but you can complete it when you need. This round is building your realm and the buildings and dwellings in them. Buildings may unlock things in the future. To complete this chapter, you must finish the buildings you originally chose, or 1 from each category, or 7 prompts total. Next up, we have Clear Your Shit 4.5 by Mouse Reads. Instead of a bingo board this round, we have a game board, and there are 8 prompts and a free space. This is a fresh start to the storyline and a great space to join. Anything counts and no policing will occur. Use this as you will. Next up, we have the Adventure-a-thon Readathon mini round words by K. Beth Bookish. And in this one, you'll complete the pathway based off the end of the last round. It's just your pathway reading prompt and or side quest and the 2 bounties available. If you didn't complete the last round, now is an awesome time to catch up, as the next main round isn't until later this year and the other components can be completed at your own pace. I love when they do that. Next up, we have Vintage June by My Cozy Chronicles. In this, the focus is to read books from 1900 to 1970. If you read 1 book, you've completed the readathon, but there are also 8 prompts available if you want some guidance for your reading. Next up, we have the Single Dad Romance Readathon by I Would Rather Be Reading. There's a 5x5 bingo board to make it as easy or challenging as you want based off of reading books featuring single dads. You can double or triple up and just have fun with the bingo board. Next up, there's the 2024 Massive Readathon by the Bibliovert. It's a month-long journey to read books off your shelves and plan your getaway to Lunatheon. All the prompts are based off of House of Earth and Blood to not spoil the further books in the series. So choose your tour, earn your citizenship in the different houses, and explore the city. And the website is beautiful, apparently. And finally, we have Mandathon by the Night Owl, which is to celebrate Mandy's birthday, June 30th, with a month-long readathon. There are 5 prompts as an acrostic poem from their name, and there's a whole lot of heart put into this. So as of today, those are the readathons I know about. Again, all the information you need will be linked down below, and if any other readathons are announced, they will be added to the playlist. Give a huge shout out to Paige in the comments for 1, always doing this video, and 2, doing all the behind the scenes work for this particular video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below which of these are you participating in the month of June, and subscribe for more bookish and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!